problem with pieces of hair falling in your face while you're trying to accomplish something at work or around the house? Have you ever seen a girl's hair in a cute braid in which you knew how to braid also? Do you play sports and want a new, stylish way to pull your hair out of your face? Well, today I'm going to show you 3 hairstyles that are cute, easy to do, and that can get your hair out of your face. I will be teaching you the basic braid, the French braid, and the fishtail braid. To begin with the basic braid, you are going to need a hairbrush and ponytails. The first thing that you want to do is brush out the person whose hair you're going to do completely. Doing this will ensure that there are no tangles or knots, which will help keep the braid tight and less sloppy looking. It will also help to not hurt the person's head because there will be no tangles. Once the hairbrush can flow smoothly through the person's hair, you are ready to start the basic braid. Next, you want to pull all of the hair back so that you don't miss any of the pieces in the braid. From this point, you are going to divide the hair into 3 equal pieces starting at the nape of the neck. Once you have divided these pieces, you will take the right outside piece, move it across the middle piece so that the piece you have moved becomes the piece in the middle. Then you will go to the left outside piece, take it across the middle piece so that this piece that you just moved becomes the piece in the middle. You complete this process of taking the outside strands of hair and moving it into the middle until you have reached the bottom of the braid. While braiding, you want to keep your hands tight to the person's body and their head so that the braid does not become loose. You also want to make sure that all of these pieces stay completely divided while you're braiding. Once you reach the end of the hair, you are ready to secure the braid with a ponytail. Take your ponytail and wrap it around the end of the person's hair. And now we have completed the basic braid. The next hairstyle that I'm going to show you is a more complex version of the basic braid. Like the basic braid start, you're going to need a hairbrush and ponytails. Start by brushing out the person's hair thoroughly so that there are no tangles or knots. Once the hairbrush can flow smoothly through the person's hair, you are ready to start the French braid. For this, you're going to pick up a piece of hair in the middle, starting at the very top of the head. Make sure that the hair is completely separated so that you are not pulling on extra pieces of hair while you are completing the braid. Separate this top piece into 3 equal strands. Make sure that all of these pieces are completely divided also. Like the basic braid, you're going to take the outside strand, move it across the middle so that it becomes the piece in the middle. Then you will take the left strand, move it across so that it is the piece in the middle. The thing that is different now than the basic braid is that whichever side you are on that you started with, you pick up extra hair from that side, add it to the original strand, then cross it over so it becomes the piece in the middle. Then you pick up hair with the corresponding side that you're about to move over again. Make sure that you divide the pieces completely, otherwise you will end up with bumps and knots in the hair. Next, take this piece that you just added hair to, move it across the middle piece so that it becomes the piece in the middle. You complete this process of adding hair to the outside strands, alternating between the left and right until you reach the very bottom of the braid. Once you reach the bottom, you are able to secure the braid using a ponytail. While braiding the hair, it is important to keep your hands close together and keep the pieces completely separated. Like before, once you reach the bottom, you're going to take a ponytail and secure the braid. The next braid that I'm going to show you is called a fishtail braid. Similar to both the other braids we have shown, you need to make sure that the hair is completely brushed out before you start the braid. Next, you want to pull all of the hair back so that you aren't missing any pieces in the braid. Then, take all of the hair, separate it into two sections, starting at the nape of the neck. From this point, you are going to take a small strand from the outside of the left section, completely separate it, and move it across to the right section of hair. Then, you will take a small strand from the right side, completely separate it, and move it over to the left section of hair. Then go back to the left side and repeat. Then back to the right side and repeat. You will continue to take outside sections of each section of hair and cross it over into the other section until you reach the very bottom. While doing this, keep your hands close together and keep the sections completely divided so that there are no knots or bumps in the hair. Once you reach the bottom, like the other braids, you will secure it with an elastic ponytail, and now you have finished the fishtail braid. Now that you know these three hairstyles, you can complete the basic braid, the French braid, and the fishtail braid at any time. These hairstyles are cute, fun, easy to do, and will keep your hair out of your face.